and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It divided and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns.
Yes, sir. This is the Greek. This is Rome. The last one was Rome. Go ahead.
I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horn plucked up by the roots. And behold, this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things.
When he talking about horns, he talking about power. And that was Rome. That's the European Economic Community, which is the 10 nations of the 10 toes, or the revised Roman Empire. This is God called history from the Bible. And it lines up perfectly. That's why we got this statue about Nebuchadnezzar being the first king of the Gentiles. Then you got King Cyrus and Darius. Then you got Alexander the Great and their 4 generals. Then you got the Roman Empire, which split off from Alexander the Great and 4 generals. Then you got Rome, which is the revised Roman Empire, and the end, which is the 10 toes, or the 10 nations. But we didn't get all that. These are the 4 winds. I want to make sure you understand that. He brought Israel into captivity under these people. We always been in captivity. Always. Now jump down to verse 17. Let's interpret this so you won't think he's just talking about animals. Verse 17, go ahead.
These great beasts, which are 4 kings, which shall arise out of the earth.
He said, these great beasts, which are 4 kings. And we showed you the 4 kings. King Nebuchadnezzar, King Cyrus and Darius, Alexander the Great. These are the 4 kings. The Medo-Persian Empire, the Greece Empire, and also Nebuchadnezzar, which is the Babylonian Empire. These are when you're talking about these 4 kings. These are the 4 winds also. When you read this, it interprets itself. Go ahead.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
See, that's what we wait on. The saints to take the kingdom at the end of the Gentile rulership, which is in our time. We will see this. Sooner than you really think. We're going to take the kingdom, meaning that when Jesus set up his throne on earth, Israel is going to run it for 1,000 years. And he's going to become king. I hope I'm amongst that number. Jump down to verse 21. Go ahead. How long? Let's see how long these kingdoms going to be ruling. Go ahead.
I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
So this nation is going to be around until Jesus comes. So get with it. Make sure you understand where you're supposed to be at this time, because if you're not in the right place, he's going to make war with you. And it's going to happen, until Jesus comes. And he said the saints shall possess the kingdom. Where is the kingdom going to be? But when they teach you in these dead church, they say, well, you're going to fly up in the by. I'm going up beyond them. This is what they tell you. Let's see what the kingdom is going to be. Jump down to verse 27. Go ahead.
And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven.
Under where?
The whole heaven.
So where is the kingdom going to be? Go outside and look. Whatever's under the heaven, that's where the kingdom is going to be. Right now. It's got to be under the heaven, not above the heaven. As they tell you, we're going to fly out above. No, it's going to be in Jerusalem. He's going to be king, Jesus. Go ahead.
Shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him.
Those saints of the Most High, the one he got in the first resurrection in 2 Thessalonians, those are the ones that are going to help him run this kingdom for 1,000 years. I hope I get in that number. Last one, let's go to 1 John chapter 2, and verse 1. Y'all learn this stuff in here. You can take an average preacher and been in the church for 30-something years down, quick. Quick. You don't know this. If you know it, he just know Paul, then I guarantee you don't know who Israel is. It's the only way that God would know you if you following his law. I'm going to show you that. It's not going to just say, well, Brother LC was a good brother. Well, Jeff was a good brother. No, let's check out what Jeff and LC were doing. Let's see if they led their family right. Let's see if they did right. That's what you're going to be checking on. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 1. Let's see how Jesus recognized his people. Go ahead.
My little children, these things write I unto you, that ye sin not. And if any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ, the righteous.
Yes, sir. We got an advocate, meaning that he's sitting at the right hand of the Father, interceding for us. Father Jeff asked for forgiveness. You gonna forgive him? Yeah, we'll forgive him this time, but I'm gonna slap him on his behind real quick though. He'll make sure he understand he ain't supposed to do that. Because he forgive you, that don't mean the pain ain't coming. It just ain't gonna come so hard. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And he is the propitiation for our sins.
Yes, sir.
And not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world.
So much for only Israel being saved. Like our brothers and sisters, brothers out there on the street, talking about Israel is the only one that's going to be saved. Man, he said he the propitiation for the sins, not for ours only, but also the sins of the world. Everybody, if you come on the banner of Israel, go ahead.
And hereby we do know that we know him.
Understand what he said? Hereby we do know that we know him. You want to know the Lord. If you want to know the Lord, this is what you must do. Go ahead.
If we keep his commandments.
You got to keep them. So if they tell you you can't, you have to keep it no more, read them there. That's his one head knocker. Go ahead.
He that says, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
Uh-oh, Sunday preacher. If you ain't keeping the Sabbath, you a liar. If you ain't keeping the holy days, you a liar. Those are commandments. I can't find Sunday. Only time we keep Sunday is on what? Pentecost? Is it Pentecost? Yeah, Pentecost. We keep Sunday. And then, like I say, you can't find all this stuff they're doing in these Sunday churches in the Bible. They ain't keeping no holiday, they ain't keeping no feast, they ain't keeping nothing. All they going off what they pastor said, we don't know, pastor anniversary, friends and family day, first lady celebration, all this stuff. God, they never told you to celebrate no man in his church. Never. I never, don't try to celebrate me. I'm doing my job. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
Yes, sir.
Hereby know we that we are in him.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also to walk even as he walked.
Why they ain't here on the Sabbath day like we walk on the Sabbath day? Why they not here? Why they don't show up on the feast days? Why? Because they following after this dead congregation, which has got the mother of all harlots. That's the Pope of Rome, Roman Christianity. They gave you Easter, they gave you Christmas, they gave you all these holidays, not holidays, holidays. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 7. Brother, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning.
Oh, so ain't no more new ones. They always say that, Jesus got rid of 10 and gave us 2. Love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. Keep reading on down. He said these 2 you can put on the 10. They both coincide together. Just crazy. Trying to justify your lies. That's it. Go ahead.
The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning.
From the beginning, y'all. That's what it is. So when we keeping this Sabbath day, we keeping all the other days, we are spiritually alive. Your words are living like water to a person who's thirsty. That's what we got going on. So don't let nobody take the crown away from you. We're going to stand and close out. Hope y'all understand that. Don't worry about a big number.